Hey guys, Megan here, and time for another book review. Today, I am going to be talking about City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. I feel now that I've read this book, the fact that the last one is coming out this month has really hit me. Just, oh my god, after the next book, this series is going to be over, or at least this chapter of the series is going to be over, and just, oh my god, I feel like this series has been out forever. I remember starting to read it in high school years ago, and just, it feels like I started this series so long ago, and now I feel really old. So, I like this book a lot more than the last one. I feel like I expected too much for it, and when it didn't meet my expectations, it just did not seem good. So while I like this book more than the last book, it certainly, I don't feel, is as good as the first three books were. I still am a little annoyed at Claire and Jace. Just, I don't know if it's because I'm older now. Just the romance between them seems, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I'm just not a huge fan on their relationship, like I stated in the last book. Like I stated in my last video, I mean. So, I guess I'm a little biased there. But, I do feel that Claire was a little less whiny in this one. And I feel like things really happened in this book. Things are really awesome. And, yeah, so, just to reiterate, in the last book, Jace and Sebastian's body disappear, and no one has any idea where they are. In this book, they are trying to find Jace and Sebastian, and they want to kill Sebastian because he is an evil little brat, and they want to save Jace. They think he's being held hostage, and Simon is still trying to balance his life, trying to keep up the illusion of being human, and there's all sorts of stuff going on with them. And I like how we keep switching point of view still in this book, so I like that. It keeps things interesting, and we see more parts of the story, I feel. I like being able to see what other characters are doing when one is off doing this or that or the other thing. That, and I feel it keeps things from getting too dull and uninteresting. So, with those opinions in mind stated, I'm going to go into my spoiler remit. I'm sorry I'm not giving much detail on the story itself in this section, but it is the second to last in a series, and there are going to be spoilers no matter what. So, yeah, spoilers section is coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2. So, I do like how Clary decides to take matters into her own hands and goes and finds Jace to try and see what the hell is up with him. But at the same time, I feel she was being a little immature about it, like when she was trying to force Simon into being like her connection to Team Good, being like, you know, if you don't do this for me, I'm gonna go anyway. At least this way I'm being a little smarter and safer. I kind of want to just like hit her over the head a little bit and just be like, no, either way what you're doing is kind of stupid and risky, and no matter what you do, you are gonna get in trouble, so there is no better option here. Either option, you are putting yourself in danger. One is just a little different because you're letting people know about it and have some sort of lifeline. But either way, what you're doing is still kind of stupid. And then, you know, I wanted to strangle her when she let her feelings for Jace get in the way of making the smart choice. I understand, she loves Jace, so she does not want him to die. And when we find out that him and Sebastian are linked, so if one is hurt, the other gets hurt too, that does make things much more suspenseful and tense, because Sebastian needs to frickin' die. There's no way around that. But at the same time, Jace shouldn't die, because he is a good guy. He's stuck up, and I want to strangle him most of the time, but he doesn't deserve to die. But even though he wanted to die, rather than me going through the plan that him and Sebastian are going through, when he even said as much, I think he says as much to Clary, instead of going along with his wishes, I felt she was being kind of selfish and stupid when she basically squealed on Jace to Sebastian, being like, he has control of his own mind now! We need to stop him! Just, Clary. Why, Clary? Like, I understand she loves him with all of her being and all, but don't let your own selfishness get in the way of the greater good, I guess. Though, you know, things work out in the end, kinda, so I guess it doesn't matter. And just Sebastian, oh my god, Sebastian. For a while, I admit that, yeah, Sebastian is pointing out that things aren't as black and white as Clary seems to think. I feel like that was also established in the first few books of this series. Like, yeah, some things aren't as black and white as both sides make them out to be. You can be good and you can be trying to make the best choices for everyone and go about it the wrong way, and vice versa. So I like how that's brought up again in this. And yeah, still, no denying Sebastian is all-out evil and he needs to die. I thought the ending for this, though, was, oh my god, things are gonna get real, and it made me want to read the last one so bad. But, you know, of course, I gotta wait until the 27th to do that. So, gonna have to be patient. Too bad patience is not one of my virtues. I am also very interested in Brother Jeremiah and why he's so interesting in the Herondales, Jason in particular, and just how different he seems from the other silent brothers. So I hope that is brought up at some point, because I just feel it's brought up so often in this book that it has to mean something. You know, like my creative writing teacher told me a few semesters ago, if there's a gun on the table, it has to go off. In stories, every little word has to matter in the grand scheme of things. You don't mention something and never bring it up again. So I'm interested to see where that goes. And yeah, I guess that is it for this book review. I can't wait to read Clockwork Princess. That is the last book I have to read before City of Heavenly Fire comes out. And I'm excited. I'm really, really excited to read that. And yeah. I will see you guys next time. And if you have any further book suggestions for me, let me know. And yeah, see ya.